Dear friends, now I am using the command HELIX. Go to command line, type HEL and press enter so that HELIX command will be activated. So it is asking you to specify center point of base. So I am clicking here to specify the center point of base, and if you drag your mouse, see, it is asking you to specify base radius. If you know the radius, then you can give the value here, or if you know the diameter, then type D and give the diameter also, as in similar case of circle command. So I am clicking here. I am following the screen because I don't know the values. So I am clicking here. Just drag your mouse and click here. Now it is asking you to specify the top radius or diameter. You can also give the diameter. So defaultly it is there. I am pressing enter. So it is taking that value, and now it is asking you to specify helix height. So currently I don't know the helix height, so I am following the screen and I am clicking here to specify the helix height. So in 2D we haven't observed anything after applying helix command, so that we are going to the view controls. Here there is top, and click here, so that change the view to southwest isometric. I am clicking here, so that see, we have created this command helix. See, helix is nothing but spirally it is creating line. Line is creating with spiral. Again go to command line, type HEL for helix, HEL, and press enter. It will activate the helix command. Now it is asking you to specify center point of base. So I am clicking here to specify. I just drag your mouse to specify the base radius. It is asking you to specify base radius, or if you want the diameter also, then type D and press enter, so that it will ask you to specify diameter value. Currently I don't know the diameter value. Just press enter, so that it is taking the default diameter value. Now it is asking you to specify top radius. So initially I have given the value base radius and top radius both are same, so that the helix is creating with equal diameter. So now we will change this top radius to some value which is very near to this value, so that I am giving some 250 and press enter. See here, and now we need to specify the helix height. If you have drawn any reference line, that point as a reference. So currently we don't know the helix height. If you know the value of this height, so you can give, or you can click anywhere on the screen. So initially we have used like this. So now there are different options here, axis end point. So if you click on this, type A and press enter, so that see, it is showing in which direction you need this helix. So if you have any line, any reference line, so that you can click on that point, that axis point. So now specify axis end point. Just click anywhere on the screen to specify the axis end point. As you can see, I am going to navigation bar and I am orbiting this. See here, both. Now press enter to activate the last used command, or go to command line and type HEL to activate the helix command. Now I am creating this center point, specifying center point, clicking here and drag your mouse, click anywhere on the screen to specify the base radius or diameter. I am clicking here. Now if you want to change the top radius, then I am changing to 200 and press enter, so that it is asking you to specify the height. So we have used this axis end point. This axis end point is used when you have any reference line and there is an end point of that reference line. You can click there to axis end point. Now we are using the second option, turns. So type T and press enter. So it will ask you to enter number of turns, how many turns you need, so that see here we have this created with the different turns, right? Complete revolution it will create. It is 3. If you give any number, I am giving 6 and press enter, so that see 6 turns it will create helix with 6 turns, and the base radius is different and top radius is different. I am clicking here to specify the helix height. I am clicking here. So if you count these turns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I have given 6 turns. So it will create with 6 turns. The helix created with 6 turns, and the top radius is different. This radius, top radius is different and bottom radius is different, so that it is creating, see, it is creating with this one. If both are same, it is like helical springs, as we can use in bikes. See, press enter, go to command line, type HEL and press enter. So now center point of base, click here to specify the center point of base, and I don't know the radius but I know the diameter. Just click D and press enter, and I am following the default size. Now it is asking you to specify the, and we are not changing anything, the top radius also, how it will create, let us check. And I am following the default value, press enter, see here. So there is no change in the bottom and top radius, and now we have used this option, and now turns we have used, and there is a turn height. So to activate this turn height, press type H and press enter, and now we need to give the distance value. You need to specify the distance. So what it means, see, this is one turn and this is another turn. So in what distance you need, in which distance, so it is asking what is the distance you need between turn to turn, one turn to another consecutive turn. What is the distance you need, it is asking. So now it is defaultly 380, I am giving some 200 and press enter, so that see, it is creating, the distance has reduced to 200, initially it is 380, and now we need to give the helix height. Click anywhere on the screen to specify the helix height. See, the distance here from one turn to another turn, the distance is 380, here I have given 200, so it is the turn height option. So if you need turn to turn height distance, so you can also change that option, and press enter to activate the last used command. And now it is asking you to specify center point of base. I am clicking here, and now dragging the mouse and specifying the diameter or radius, and I am clicking here, and now I am changing this top radius value. Initially it is 886, and now I am changing to 500 and press enter, so that see, it is creating like this, because bottom radius and top radius are different. And now there is the last option, twist. So what is the twist option? Just type W and press enter. So it is asking you enter twist direction of helix. So in which direction the helix you need counterclockwise or you need clockwise. So see here, CW for clockwise, CCW for counterclockwise. So this is anti-clockwise. Initially it is anti-clockwise. You have created these arcs in the anti-clockwise direction. So this helix, all these helices have created by anti-clockwise direction. Now we will change this to clockwise direction. Just type CW for clockwise and press enter. Now see, now it is asking you to specify helix height. Go to, see, I am following the screen and just press enter. See, click anywhere on the screen to activate. See, this arc has created. See, if you select this arc, see, it is showing like this. So it has created in a clockwise direction. It has formed in a clockwise direction, and this arc is formed in an anti-clockwise direction, that is counterclockwise. So in which direction you need, then you can also select those options you need. Then you can also select those options, and I am changing the view to top. So in this direction you don't know anything, you need to change, and it is mostly used in 3D and 2D also we will use. Now I am using the command solid. Go to command line and type SO and press enter, so that it will ask you to specify solid. Specify first point. So if you select any point, I am clicking here, and you need to click second point, I am clicking here, and I am clicking here, third point, I am clicking here. See, there is a formation. If you close this profile by clicking number of points, so that a solid will be formed in that region. See, so now I am drawing some rectangle, and we will draw some circle also. So now again I am going to command line and type SO and press enter. So it will ask you to specify the first point. I am clicking here, and now I am clicking the second point here, and I am clicking the third point, and I am clicking the fourth point, and I am clicking the fourth point, I am clicking the fifth point, and press enter. So that see, where points have created, so in that region the solid will be created. So this must be closed. You need to click first point, and you need to go by clicking different points, and finally you need to meet the starting point, so that only it will create a solid. Press enter to activate the solid command. Now we will use this to a circle. I am clicking the first point, I am clicking the second point, and I am clicking the third point, and I am clicking the fourth point, I am clicking the fifth point, and press enter. So that see, it will create like this. So this type of arts we will use in drawings, so that we are using this solid command. Line. So go to command line and type ML for multiline and press enter. So it will ask you to specify start point. So if you want to create two lines at a time, then we will use this multi-line option. So it is asking you to specify start point. Just click anywhere on the screen to specify start point, and I am going to click next point. I am clicking here, and you can click any number of points, so that multi-line will be created. And if you want to close this line to the starting point, you can use this close option, or if you do any mistakes, as in the similar case of polyline, so if you want any mistakes, you can use this option. So press enter to come out from this command. See, there are two different lines class created at a time. I have used this multi-line option, so it creates two lines at a time. Now again I am using this option. Go to command line, type ML and press enter. So now we will use this first option. There are three options here: justification, scale, and style. Before going to justification, we will use this scale option. Type yes and press enter. I am activating the scale option. So scale, scale means, so what is the distance between line to line you need. So it is initially 5. I am giving some 500 and press enter. Now we will give the start point. I am clicking here, and now we will give the end point. That means next point. I am clicking here, and if you click any number of points and press enter to come out from that command, so that the distance between these two is 500 I have given. See, so like that the scale option will be used. So if you need the required distance between line to line also, you can give. Press enter to activate the last used command, ML, and press enter. And now there is the first option, justification, and the line distance is too short, and I am clicking scale, and I am changing to some value, high value, so that those will be easily appeared. And I am clicking here to specify start point, and I am clicking here to specify next point, and next point, next point, next point, next point, next point. Press enter, so that see, at a time two lines will be creating. Press enter to activate the last used command. And now what is the option? Justification. We will see this. Type J and press enter to activate the justification option. And what justification you need, from top, 0 or bottom? It is initially top. And what is this top? We will see. Press T and just type T and press enter and draw a line. Click anywhere on the screen. and press enter. So with justifying to this means we have given this justification as top right. So we will click on this point and move. We can move this point. So it is justifying means it is taking reference to this point and keeping the distance 500 and creating a line below. And we can use second option and type J and press enter. Now we will use this 0 option. Type J and press enter. And now again we will create a line by clicking and specifying the start point, next point, next point, next point, next point, and press enter. Now if you select this multi-line, see the point is here, and if you select this multi-line, the point is here, means it is justifying with this point and it is creating a line between taking the distance 500 below by taking the top as a justification, but it is taking the justification as 0 and creating 250 distance and 250 distance. And now we will use this third option. Press enter to activate the last used command. Type J and press enter, and we will use this bottom B. Type B and press enter. Again draw a line. Click anywhere on the screen and press enter to come out from the command. Now if you select this one, it is a 0 justification. If you select this multi-line, it is a bottom. We have selected bottom right and it is top. See the difference. You can change by clicking on this. You can change by clicking on this. You can change by clicking on this. So that it is the difference between this is top, this is 0 and this is bottom. And now again I am using this option. And there is scale means line to line. There is scale means line to line distance which you need, and you can specify there. And style, so it is the style for ST, not S for scale, and you need to type ST for style and press enter. So it is asking you enter multi-line style name, and we need to give any style name here. Before giving this one, we need to specify as required style names. It is totally different, but it is the standard method, so that I am giving the standard STANDARD and press enter, so that a standard method of multi-line will create, specifying starting point, ending point, next point, press enter, so that it will create. And if you need any different styles also, we will create. See, like this we will use the solid option and multi-line options. Control A to select each object on the screen. Press delete to erase everything on the